Hi, Taurus. I am here to do your reading for early in December, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for your support. It means a lot to me. Okay, let's get started by getting a spirit animal oracle, and I have shuffled all of these cards ahead of time. Okay, and remember, only take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. You have Armadillo Spirit. Set healthy boundaries. Okay? And also remember, if you are close to somebody, I could pick up on their energies instead of yours. And don't forget to check your sun, moon, and rising signs for a more complete picture. All right? Okay. And you have Soulmates. That is a beautiful card. And now let's see what your overall energy is going to be for this time frame. The Nine of Earth, enjoying the fruits of your labors, hard work that has led to a luxurious life, buying yourself something special, happily and successfully self-employed, and or enjoying your solitude. So this is a very nice overall energy, especially when it comes to your abundance, okay? Is a very abundant energy. So let's go ahead and take some cards and see what they would like to share. Now, the setting of healthy boundaries, that will be an interesting to see how it comes out in the cards. Because oftentimes it means it could be potentially a little bit of a challenge. But doesn't always. Beautiful beginning. Ace of Cups. And it's a beautiful beginning. This is a new beginning filled with love, happiness, and joy. It kind of reminds me of the soulmate energy right there. Okay, let's see what we have next. Another wonderful card, the Nine of Cups, which means you are very satisfied and happy with your life. Okay, let's see what else we have. The Seven of Wands. Okay, this could be where that little bit of challenge, setting healthy boundaries, comes in. Okay, this is where you are having to defend yourself. There are people who are wanting to take something from you, and you feel like you have to defend it. And it could be a tangible something, or it could be an idea, a way of life, anything. But you feel like you have to defend it. And people feel like they want to take it. So that's not okay. So that's probably where the setting healthy boundaries comes into play. Now at the bottom of the deck, you have the Queen of Pentacles, which is a beautiful energy. There are several things about her that I really like. One of those is she is very balanced, okay? She has her career side, which is very abundant, very lucrative. It's beautiful. And then she has her family side, which is just as beautiful. It's very loving. So she has found a way to do both quite successfully, which means balance. Okay? This is not balanced. Okay, so Taurus, let's go a little bit deeper and see what we can find out. All right? You have the Queen of Wands, and she is a wonderful energy. And one of the things I like about her most is she is unafraid to speak up and be heard. Okay? She's very social. She leads a very busy life, making connections with others. And she puts herself out there as she pursues her creative vision. She's filled with confidence. She's courageous and determined. And so she's a beautiful energy to have, especially because she's unafraid to speak up and be heard when it comes to setting healthy boundaries. Now, this energy is quite a bit different from this one. Here, she's a social butterfly. And here, you're enjoying your solitude. But there are many things that you can take from this card to benefit you, or take from this energy, rather. Okay? And in case you would like to see this, at the bottom of the deck from pulling that card, you have the Ace of Wands, which is a beautiful energy. Okay? Here you have the Queen of Wands, and here's the Ace of Wands. Very ambitious, energetic, a wonderful project that you can't wait to get started on. Okay? So now, let's get another card and see what we get. The Lovers. This means you have a beautiful romantic relationship. And again, that's kind of counter to your overall energy. Maybe something is coming in. Maybe you're going to branch out a little, come out from behind the solitude a little bit. Very interesting. Whoa, okay. And here you have the Knight of Wands. Okay? You have the Queen here and the Knight here. And right between them, and by the way, they are both looking at each other. Okay? You have the Lovers. And it's also kind of interesting to me that it's both females are on one side and both males are on the other side. Not that these are, have a gender. They don't. These are energies, and they're depicted by a gender. But it's like, here's this feminine energy, and here's this masculine energy, right? Both looking at each other. Okay, so the Knight of Wands is where you're charged up with energy and passion and motivation and enthusiasm. And you're channeling all of that energy through your inspired action. You are here to make things happen. All these Wands energies that you have out here are very active, very social. They're really ambitious. And like I said, your overall energy to me seems very calm, very put together. So I find that kind of an interesting contrast. And right between the two, you have the Lovers. So maybe, like I said, it is possible that you will be branching out a little and being a little more social. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands can be seen in a few different ways. It can be seen as fighting or training. Okay? So let's talk about this for just a minute. Here, the Armadillo spirit, set healthy boundaries. So that means something is going on in your life where you need to do that, where there is an issue. And you can see an issue here and potentially one here. But this can easily be about training. But because of this card and this card, it might be about fighting. Okay? And here's your overall energy, which is beautiful, full of abundance. Very elegant, and also alone, enjoying your solitude. But now here you have soulmates, and you can see the image does it justice. Two people definitely in love, and if you notice, there's a key, and there is a heart. He's got the key to her heart. So this is really an energy about love. Here you have the Lovers. Okay? Here you have two cards that are very social, very ambitious, very energetic. So this bottom row right here is somewhat counter to your overall energy. So that's why I say you might be very well starting to come out. I don't want to say you're in a shell, but starting to come out from behind. How about from behind your gate? And experience a little more fun, have a good time, and possibly meet somebody because of the Lover's card and the Soulmates card. All right? But the way it stands right now, you are very content with your life. Right here. And this is a solitary energy as well. And you're very content with your life when it comes to your abundance. So you are happy where you are in that regard. But either there's this desire to go forward and be with people, or maybe something happens that you just meet somebody which creates that desire. But either way, it looks like unless you already know somebody and are already attached to somebody, it looks like you will be meeting somebody that you're going to care about a lot, which is going to change this energy, okay? At least to some degree. And that might be the reason for the new beginning. This is a new beginning of love, happiness, and joy. Romantic love, right? Okay, and then the other thing is the setting of healthy boundaries. Here, remember, you are defending yourself or defending something. And because of this card and this card, it makes me think this one might very well be arguing. And so these two cards here, especially the Queen of Wands, can definitely help with this because she is not afraid to be heard. But we will take a clarifying card for the Seven of Wands to see if it has anything it would like to share. So this looks like kind of a busy time for you. One where, yes, you are very happy with your abundance in your life, but where you might come out and be more social and maybe even start a romantic relationship, unless you're already in one, because you have soulmates here and the Lovers here. Okay? And here's balance. It's also a very lucrative card, very happy home life card. So maybe that is also saying that you're going to be including more in your life than what you have. Okay. It says take a rest. You've reached your first milestone, but I don't think that's necessary, but that's what it says. It is time to refresh, take a rest, meditate, contemplate, take a vacation, walk in the woods, do something. Okay, so I don't know if that really says what the problem is, but it is saying what you need to do. Okay, set healthy boundaries and take a break. Apparently, must have been quite must be, not been, I speak in past tense sometimes, sorry guys. It must be challenging on you. Either that or something else during this time where you need to take a break. But it is clarifying that. Okay. Anyway, it's clarifying, if I can get it up, this Seven of Wands. So maybe you spend a lot of time and effort trying to defend yourself or whatever this is, and it's saying, okay, be done, stop, and rest. And I think this energy helps this energy set your healthy boundaries. Okay? And then this card, the Queen of Swords, is clarifying the Five of Wands. And so, yes, I do believe that this is an argument, because the Queen of Wands, she is very smart, very resilient. She is not into the niceties. She's extremely different than this Queen. She is all about the truth. She doesn't want the fluff. Just tell her what's going on, and it needs to be truthful. Okay? So that's clarifying this. So this argument, I would say, could be one of two things. Either you were not getting the truth, which caused an argument, or you have the argument, you got the truth, you're done. Okay, so which comes first? The defending yourself or the argument? I would say probably the argument. Or maybe they're simultaneous, Here you are in an argument, and you're having to defend yourself. So you get the truth. Or you weren't getting the truth, which is what caused the argument. But it's done. Take a break. Use some of this Queen of Wands energy where she's unafraid to speak up and be heard, and set healthy boundaries so this isn't going to happen again. You're enjoying your happy life, but it looks like you're going to be branching out some and including potentially a romantic person in your life. Okay? Very nice reading. And at the bottom of the deck, if you'd like to see, is the Empress, which is an absolutely beautiful energy. So the mother archetype, it's also an energy of where abundance flows to you. You don't see her up chasing it. It comes to her. And love comes to her. It's a beautiful energy, one of the very best in the deck. Okay, let's get some cards from the universe and see what they would like to share. Whoa, Page of Swords. Okay, that is a card of learning, and that is where you are learning to think clearly and communicate with authenticity. Okay, and I can see a relationship between this, set healthy boundaries, this and this. So you are learning how to set these healthy boundaries. Okay, and you have the Knight of Wands again. That's the universe's way of saying, I meant what I said. Okay? And that's a very nice energy to have confirmed by the universe. Charged up with energy, passion, motivation, enthusiasm. Fueled by ambition and confidence, you are here to make things happen. So that could easily be part of you going out, being more social. It could also easily be part of you setting those healthy boundaries. All right? The Fool. New beginning. Okay? So you have a new beginning here with the love, and now you have a new beginning with happiness, fun, spontaneity. I think this energy fits in extremely well with the Knight of Wands. Okay. Now, talk about this in a second, but here, this, I think, is one of the cards that has an influence over much of your reading because it's balance. She has a wonderful career side and a wonderful home life. Okay? And so I think this is a card that is saying, include some of this in your life, okay? Have balance. Balance with solitude, balance with people, healthy boundaries, okay? Now, onto this. This is a new beginning. So the way I see this is you are setting these healthy boundaries. And it looks like you are going to come out a little bit and be a little more social and potentially meet somebody new. Or have that spark lit in a relationship that you already have. Now this card, I love it. It is the very first card in the deck. If you notice its number 0, it is saying it's a new beginning for you. Pack light. Do not bring any negative energy with you. So he's got this little bitty knapsack, right? Pack light. Have fun. Be spontaneous. Take on some of this energy. Have enthusiasm, excitement, and make this a discovery, okay? Beautiful energy. So this new beginning is love. This new beginning might kind of, it looks like be a little bit of a new you. You set healthy boundaries. And therefore you're free to be who you are, right? Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, you have the Magician, okay? And this says for you to use your practicality and your magic to bring to life the reality that you want. And you have everything with you to do that. You don't have to go anywhere. It's all inside of you. Okay, it's a beautiful reading. Good job. And I don't look, so this is where I get teased sometimes. Okay, this is a little bitty toddler. What could this possibly be? Starting new? Very young. Something new. Starting something new. But I see a few different of those. New love. The Fool. Even potentially a new romance. So this is something new. We'll take another one. But that's what that means to me. Whoops. A cherub playing a stringed instrument. So that means that the angels were with you, guiding you and helping you through this. Now, throughout this reading, just intuitively, one of the cards I really do think has a big impact is the Queen of Pentacles because of the balance. Create the balance, okay? Thank you so much. And I really appreciate your support, your comments, your likes, and your subscriptions. So thank you so much. Much love. Bye.